All right, everybody, here we go. It is Cast of Thrones for Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 3, The Long Night. People thought it'd be called The Battle for Winterfell. They were wrong. It is called The Long Night, and it was an hour and a half long of pure tension, and it felt hopeless, dude. Felt real hopeless.
Bro, it looked murky.
Bring it up. Sorry.
Yeah, my bad. It looked murky. It looked grim, and all the other synonyms like that.
It was all sorts of synonyms. And today, Patrick is unable to make it here, but don't worry, because we've got an experienced Cast of Throner. The man's the most prolific guest in show's history. Back to 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 back. It is easy. Boom.
Y'all know what's up, man. It's your boy Easy and 2D. How y'all doing? Yo, CJ, thanks for having me.
Of course, you were the first person that texted me after the episode.
Yeah. Bro,
I love you.
It had to happen, bro. I love you too, man.
I really appreciate that.
I'm excited. I've been waiting to do this for a long time. So this is well waited for.
So let's get into it. So for people who are new to Cast of Thrones, usually me and Patrick, today, as I said, it is easy, but we're going to go scene by scene, just break some things down, and then get into some predictions, talk some shit. We might not even talk about Game of Thrones the entire time, but if we get off topic, don't you worry. It'll be after we've talked all the Game of Thrones shit that there is.
Yeah.
So the only way to get started is to begin with Sam trembling. You just see his hands, and it's funny because you instantly know it's him.
Yeah. Already, I knew it. I'm like, oh, that got to be Sam, and that was a great tone setter.
It was. I love the familiarity of everything.
Yeah,
you can
Sam.
see the hands of Sam.
Yeah.
That's Sam.
Yeah.
And you can see his little back shirt, and you're like, okay, that's Sam. You know,
Yep.
like it was just such a perfect way to see like he's trembling, and then we kind of have some music, but it's very tense. Soft is the wrong word. I mean soft in volume level.
Yeah.
It wasn't really loud, but it was very tense.
Yes.
Pure anxiety.
Yeah, that's what it was. Tension and anxiety. Like they captured that so well, man. I feel like he's so like Ramin Djawad. I say his name. I'm probably saying
Ramin Djawadi.
Bro, the way he scores this whole joint is amazing, bro. The way he scored the whole episode was crazy. But
and Westworld too.
Yeah,
crushes
and
Westworld, dude.
Yeah,
I love the remixes on Westworld.
Yeah.
Those things are fucking sick.
Yeah.
Nirvana's Heart-Shaped Box at the end of season 2 is amazing.
Yeah.
But I love the transition from Sam.
Yeah.
So freaked out, he's walking through, and then boom, we get Tyrion.
Yeah, that was dope.
And Tyrion just goes straight through Winterfell, so you get to see what it looks like inside.
Right.
You're getting a sense of what they've prepared inside the walls.
Getting ready for battle, and
everyone's fucking on their P's and Q's.
Yeah.
No one's talking. It's silent other than footsteps and swords just being picked up and everything.
Yep.
It's very quiet. Tyrion picks up his wine. Classic.
Of course.
And when he's walking through, the music intensifies. So once we switch from Sam to Tyrion, it ramps up a little bit, and you go, oh, shit, this is getting real. And then you see Bran and Tyrion cross paths.
Yeah.
And I have something here, actually.
What's up?
So a big issue is, where did Arya jump from?
Right.
And I agree. Where did Arya jump from? It's kind of strange. This is the only thing that I see in the entire show that could maybe justify where the jump was from. Okay, so I'll try to show the camera. It's really hard to see because of how dark the episode was, and we'll get into that as well. But when they show Tyrion and Bran look at each other, and my first thought was, they're both reflecting on the conversation that they had the night before.
Right.
So they give each other the look, and then you see Bran begin his journey with the Ironborn and Theon, obviously, to the Weirwood tree or whatever the fuck it is. And you see it. You see the tree in the distance, right? So there's the tree right there.
Right. Yeah.
And you see these walls.
Right.
So Arya, if you were really paying attention to everything in the way she was, when she gets in that room with Melisandre or whatever, she's way over here.
Right.
Like right here.
Yeah.
So she might have been able to jump from there or jump from there. This is the only possible explanation other than Arya snuck attack jumped just over everything with ninja skills. There's a crazy one that, what if Bran warged into Arya and used some superhuman shit to make her jump hard? I don't know.
Really? Okay, interesting.
This is another picture I took of it. This is a better one, but you can tell this is like the only possibility that they show in this episode. You know?
Yeah, because that was very questionable.
Here, let me show these motherfuckers. But keep talking.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, it's very questionable. But I think, you know what? Honestly,
sorry.
You good, bro? You good?
My bad. Keep talking. My bad.
No, you're good. I'm just saying. I just think honestly, Arya at this point, her athletic ability might just be like that, and I think she might have just jumped from a ledge or like a low wall, low wall or something like that.
So,
but she's fast, bro. She got no face.
You see the walls? These are the walls. The tree would be right here. This is the tree. So the only thing I'm guessing is she jumped from one of these two.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. It was fucking sick.
Yeah, it was. You know? It was, though.
Nitpicking a show that's about dragons and everything, I mean, at some point you got to say, hey.
Right.
Like in Battle of the Bastards when Jon wasn't killed.
Right.
When all those arrows would hit. He's the chosen one. These people are chosen.
For a reason. You know what I mean? That's you're right. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a little unrealistic.
We were talking before the episode, like, how many battles would we have lasted if we were in this? And it's pure luck, man. You could have, like I said, you could be the best fighter ever and instantly die, or you could be the worst fighter ever who just gets lucky.
That's what I'm saying. You can just get lucky, bro.
It's like all that shit back then. That is a terrifying way of
because you can be the man and then like you fighting somebody and then somebody just gonna stab you in the back.
Boom.
And then you're done.
Game over. See you later.
Yeah.
So like I said, that's like the only explanation that I've seen in the episode footage-wise of where she could have jumped from. So we go from there to seeing Davos atop of the wall with the archers, and across the way is Arya and Sansa with the two dragons flying overhead.
Right.
That was super cool looking.
Yeah, that was a great scene. That was a great shot.
And then we switch from there to the Unsullied, and they're marching, and now for the first time we see the front lines.
Right. Yeah.
What do you think of the strategy?
I don't think it was a good strategy. I mean, like, it's just, all right, you got the Dothraki. You send them out first. They're, like, some of your strongest fighters. I think the front line, I get eventually somebody got to be that first wave to go out there, right?
Why wouldn't you let them come to you?
Right. Yeah, that's true. You're right. But, okay, let's say somebody has to be that wave to go out there. Why not like a mix, to be honest? Because honestly, the Dothraki are great fighters.
Yes, what it should have been was the Dothraki from the side.
Right.
So they're charging in towards the Unsullied.
And then the Dothraki come from the side.
Dothraki come from the side and just fucking ride right through them.
That would have been a great idea, too. Like they did that in the Loot Train. You know, the Unsullied, they fought head on, and then Dany came from the side with the dragon.
That was sick.
That was a good plan.
What I don't know if this was meant to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think when we're kind of skipping ahead here, but we'll just do it. When Melisandre lights the fire of the original fire, not the big trench one, when she lights all of their swords on fire, I don't necessarily know if they were supposed to charge out there. They might have supposed to waited they went way out there.
Yeah.
Now, I guess it was meant to be because of the way the things were shooting. They're catapulting.
Yeah, true.
They were landing like perfect, which is another thing. Yeah, but like that was insane.
That was a great way to open it.
And also insanely bad strategy.
I think so.
When all you have, you're outnumbered. You've got the ground. You have to let them come to you.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
that's the only fucking way.
You have Winterfell. You have the walls. You have the trench. Why you're standing in front of the trenches?
I don't get that at all.
You know, and stuff like
Pure
that.
Sacrifice.
It just didn't make sense, man.
So like I said, we see for the first time the front lines, and we see Grey Worm unmasked, and then we see the Hound next to Gendry, next to Sam, and then that other dude from the Watch who dies defending Sam. What is his name?
Dolores Ed.
Yes, Ed.
Nice.
Yeah. So Ed, I've been wondering that name the entire time. We also see Jorah, and we see Brienne and Jaime and everybody literally at the front.
Front lines.
Ridiculous. I don't understand how any of them lived. But hey, like I said, it's
sometimes the unbelievable, man.
They literally were the first people. You saw it happen.
And how we saw how big that wave of the first wave of walkers was.
It looked like Grey Worm died 1,000 times.
Yeah. Brienne died at least 4 times.
He was like, I love him.
Yeah.
And I honestly think he's going to die defending Missandei.
Yeah, probably.
For real.
Yeah.
Because now there's so many people dead. Everyone who's left is so important that they're all going to have high ranks.
And I think that was what they kind of did there. Was just like knock out some semi-important guys, and like now we're going to leave y'all with the real players on the chessboard.
I don't understand how they're going to take on Cersei, but we'll get into that.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we see everybody, and then this is my favorite shot up to this point is Jorah gazing off into the darkness, much like we then see after the Dothraki fail.
Oh yeah, when he comes
then
back,
see Grey Worm looking off.
Oh yeah.
So we see Jorah, and it's just pure tension in his face. And
fear even. You could say fear too.
Fear.
Yeah,
fucking
he's terrified.
so scared.
That's what I'm scared for Jorah. Jorah wasn't scared of nothing.
Looking into darkness.
Yeah,
pure darkness
scared.
and random little screams.
Yeah.
And then we switch from there to see Jon and Dany with the dragons watching from a hill. And we really see the grand scale of what's about to happen.
Right.
And it looks beautiful.
It does, yeah.
It's fucking beautiful.
It does.
And what did you think of having the dragons be together like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think they should have. That plan was a little bit not thought out. I think one of them should have kind of went and distracted the Night King. The other one should have supported the army. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get, you're trying to draw the Night King out because you have to kill him to stop everyone else. Y'all do that. I get that. But at a certain point, man, I think y'all should have focused on the army first, and then maybe not have like exposed your hand so quick as far as going after the Night King.
Like, it's up in the air for sure. Jon's dragon's not dead. They're not going to do that.
Right.
But like, they really put it all out there.
Yeah.
And it's amazing that Arya did that because that shit was over. But anyways, so we see them watching and everything, and then it's back to Arya and Sansa. Arya's got, I love this, dude. She's got a bow in her hand, and then that weapon that she ends up breaking in half, and she uses both sides.
Yeah, her staff,
right next to her. She's fucking ready for war.
Yeah.
And we overlook the battlefield, and what I love the most about all this past 5 minutes is pure silence.
Right.
It's been all silent since the last music
I
with
love
Tyrion.
that. They use silence so well in this the whole series.
And that's
they use silence.
So the way that Ramin Djawadi does everything is they shoot everything.
Yeah, and then he sees the
scenes,
and then
he sees it and makes the music as he watches it.
Yeah, he's seen everything. That's pretty dope.
Brilliant.
Yeah, he is.
With his silence.
He is, bro.
It's so tense.
It really is, bro. It's amazing.
And also the silence of everything else.
Yeah.
It was literally like, you're just, dude, I watched it with, everyone at the Pepples.
Yeah.
Everybody's at the fucking edge of their seat, leaning forward, all hooked in, dude. It was so good. And
hit you with silence, and it'll just be like maybe a little bit of wind rustling, but it's just dead silent.
It's dead silent, dude.
That's so perfect.
And we see this mystery rider coming from, who the fuck knows where she came from? Melisandre, when she comes riding in with the horse.
Yeah, how did she get past the whites?
I don't understand if she could have been. So, if you noticed, the trench was like curved.
Yeah,
so she might have been coming from like the west
or
the east.
That's true.
The south was completely unguarded, which made no fucking sense.
Yeah.
I don't get that at all, but it was. So, I mean, I know they know they're coming from the north, but like the Night King could have literally just walked up with his dragon, flown right around everything, came right up the ass, and fucked everybody so hard.
Yeah.
But that's just not how it played out. So, we see this mysterious rider in the distance, and I didn't know who it was at first. Everyone's thinking it's Uncle Benjen.
Because that was my first thought.
It's coming from the north. Like, who else would be coming?
Yeah, that was my first thought.
That was my first thought, too. And it should have given it away for me instantly on the first watch, but then they switched to Davos.
Yeah.
So that's when it should have clicked for me that, that's Melisandre.
Yeah.
So we see Davos. He looks pissed. He instantly recognizes who it is. I loved how he wanted to kill her all the way up until the very end when she's walking out there.
Yeah, he
would have walked out there and killed her.
If she wouldn't have killed herself, yeah, because they hadn't seen each other since he killed. Since she burned girl. I can't think of her name right now.
I don't remember what her name is either.
Shireen.
Yeah,
since he burned Shireen. Yeah, he hadn't seen. I don't think they'd seen each other.
That was brutal.
Yeah, that was brutal, man. That was one of the tougher episodes to watch. So
that was one of the hardest.
That was a low-key anticipated reunion, but it didn't amount to much because they didn't even like speak.
There was too much.
It was too much other shit going on
for 10-year-old bullshit.
Yeah, it was too much.
You know, like we got real issues going on.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck. As she said, I'll be dead by dawn anyways.
Yeah, she did say that.
Dusk, dawn.
Yeah, whatever.
It was dawn.
Yeah, let her help.
Fuck it. You know, let me go.
Yeah.
Thank God he did too.
Yeah.
Because she inspired Arya.
Yeah.
So, she approaches Jorah, and he's very hesitant at first. Everyone's hesitant of her.
Yeah,
as they kind of should be.
Yeah, remember the Dothraki were told not. One of the things is don't trust a witch ever. We saw it happen to Khal Drogo.
Evil.
When he trusted a witch.
Exactly. Fuck witches.
Yeah, they don't fuck with witches.
So she tells him, do you speak their language? Tell them to raise their swords. He's like, what the fuck, bitch? I ain't doing nothing you say. And boom, we hear the fucking cries of the White Walkers. And she looks at him like, you better fucking tell him. Mm-hmm. Tells them to raise their sword. She starts doing her prayer. She grabbed onto the blade. Yeah. I don't know if that cut her hand. I'm guessing it did.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
And that was awesome.
Yeah, that was amazing. That's visual right there.
That
watching
was
all
dope.
the swords light up, and that was amazing.
That was legit, a great shot. Great cinema there.
Yeah, for sure.
And that happens. And she walks by Grey Worm and Valor Morghulis.
Yeah,
Valor and then he says
Valor
Morghulis or whatever.
I forgot the other one, Valor Morghulis. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway.
Morghulis Valai.
Yeah.
And then Davos, opens the gate for her.
Yeah.
And approaches her, and she tells him, I'm going to be dead, like we said.
Yeah.
And he's just like, all right. And we get this creepy stare down of her and Arya.
Yeah.
And Arya looks shook.
Yeah, she does. She does. Because same thing. They hadn't seen each other since that last time, whenever it was season 3 or whatever.
And it was strange how Arya was definitely shook about everything going on, but she was more scared when she sees that red lady.
Yeah,
that true. Really put fear into her. And
I don't even think it wasn't even just fear. I think it was just that sense of like, yo, like she predicted the future. Like, yo, she said I would do these things, and I did. I've closed all these eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did she know? And I think it was just that. And then, like, for her to come at that exact moment, that's what had Arya so freaked out. Like, why is she here now? Now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that was what it was. And I read something, like a little theory about the same thing with the Dothraki about because, like, it was like the subliminal thing was because they let the witch put their blades on fire is why they died so fast. Like they like kind of saying like, yeah, they were always taught not to trust witches. They followed, they did their whole thing. They killed all the cows. They all blood riders now. Danny's taking them to the north, and they're doing all the shit they're really not supposed to do by birth, by their rights.
Yeah.
And now you're fucking with witches. It's like, here you go. You're now all y'all dead. So I think that was a little bit of symbolism there. Like, let's watch them all die in one flicker. That was great too. Did you talk about that? How like at the end when we saw the Dothraki go off, like how they the flames. Yeah. So that was crazy.
We see them looking at each other, and then we hear the cries, and that's what breaks up their stare. It's like, oh shit's going down, and the Dothraki begin charging.
Yep.
That shot was sick. That might be my favorite shot. Is Jon and Dany just looking. Because it's so hype and the music intensifies.
Hell yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
We finally get this triumphant music and everything's going really good. Jon and Dany overlooking it. And it's like really dumb.
Yeah.
Stupid. But god damn it was cool as fuck.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
And badass.
Yeah.
To see these dudes know they're going to die.
Yeah. They knew it.
They're all by themselves.
Well, but did they?
They don't know what's out
They
there.
don't know. That's what I'm thinking too.
They don't know.
They've never seen a walker, I don't think. Or did they ever go? I don't think, but I don't know.
To think that 10,000 of you,
but still,
not even 3,000. I have no idea how many it is.
I don't even think there was that many.
It wasn't enough.
It wasn't even that many.
When the word is we're outnumbered. So you take a fraction of this and you're going to charge this main army?
Yeah, like 100,000. Yeah, you know what's going to happen. So, yeah, that was
luck. I loved Ghost though.
Yeah.
Ghost charging.
Yeah,
that was badass.
That was badass.
But and also it was cool he was next to Jorah.
And I think that was badass. But again, I think that was just them trying to do some cool shit to let us know Ghost is still around.
It was all to be cool.
And again, they probably didn't have the budget to have him in there too long.
Right.
After they spent on the dragons. But it's just like, come on, bro. You're not going to have him on the front lines. Like, have him in the Wirewood protecting Brand. That's the better place for him.
When you said that idea, I was like, why did I not think of that?
Yeah, like, that doesn't make sense to have him on the front lines against 100,000 whites. Like, come on, bro.
Ridiculous.
All
them motherfuckers on the front.
Yeah.
The most important people.
All of them. And it was just like,
I guess, though, that's... Okay, let's get into it. Let's really talk about why that is. Because these people are the fucking heads of their battalion.
Right.
They lead the way.
Right. They're the best fighters. Yeah.
How are you gonna lead somebody into battle that's leading you?
Yeah.
You follow the leader into battle. Yeah, and they're all bad motherfuckers. Yeah, so that's true. Obviously that's why they do it.
That makes sense, yeah.
Dumb as fuck.
Yeah, that is true. It's that old time thing, like even like, your king's supposed to be in battle, like same reason Lyanna Mormont, she wanted to be in the battle.
Exactly.
I want to lead my people. They want to see, like when they were trying to get Joffrey to get into the battle, like they need to see their king. That was funny. I love that. Like they need to see their king. It's good for morale type thing. So yeah, that makes sense in that sense. You're right. That they need to see the best fighter out there at the front lines with them.
That's my guy.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. But again, I have to be the devil's advocate and be like, all right, it doesn't do good for y'all if the motherfucker gets killed in the first 5 seconds.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Then what?
Exactly.
Then where all the inspiration goes. Y'all just gonna be sad now.
That shit's so crazy, dude.
Yeah, but again, they knew it's a plot device to kind of get us kind of scared, to have us like, oh my god, why?
But like in real life, let's remove Game of Thrones from this. Let's just talk about you are charging another group of people who are charging you.
Yeah.
With swords.
Yeah.
And then there's like catapults randomly being shot into the air. Yeah. There's fucking arrows. You're just... That is wild. Fucking sane. That wild. For most of human history, that's how they fought.
That's the way we've been fighting. I mean, for the majority, yeah, that's the way we've been fighting.
So crazy,
That is kind of crazy, man. And
what would you be?
I'd be an archer all day, bro. I'd be an archer. I'd want to be handy with the sword. Like I can get down. Don't get me wrong, but like, bro, Legolas is my guy from Lord of the Rings. That's my favorite character, bro. I love it. If you do, bro, honestly, if you like Game of Thrones, bro, because honestly, Lord of the Rings is that shit.
Well, I went to see all that Hobbit shit.
If you like Game of Thrones, you'll like it, bro. Yeah, it's long and you got to get through it, but honestly, just think of it as watching 3 episodes of Game of Thrones in one. Okay. To be honest, I promise it's really good. Just get into the story, because bro, the fight scenes are crazy. The drama in it is crazy. There's a little bit of corniness in it. It's a movie,
of course, yeah.
But yeah,
dude, I love Elijah Wood.
Yeah, he's dope.
Have you seen him in the movie
Viggo Mortensen? He's great in it.
Maniac.
No,
dude. First, have you seen Wilfred?
No.
Oh my god, dude, it's on Admit Me.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Watch Wilfred. It's Elijah Wood. He goes to kill himself, drink a pill smoothie,
Yeah.
And he drinks it, falls asleep, and his neighbor knocks on the door asking if he could watch, or if Elijah could watch her dog.
Yeah.
And the dog standing there, it's a human in a dog costume. And he's like, what the fuck? But he knows that he's on all these pills and shit, so he's just like, okay. Because he's not sure if it's a real dog or not. So it's a real dog. He sees this one dog as if it were
a human in a dog
suit. You've never seen Wilfred? Like, even the idea of it? Dude, it's fucking hilarious. It's also really dark and, like, about mental health and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's seeing a dog. Yeah, he's struggling. It's like, what the fuck? I can't believe you've never seen it, dude. It's fucking hilarious. I highly suggest, if you've never seen Wilfred...
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, I have to check it out.
To me, a staple in my life in terms of like television shows.
Word.
I swear to God. The dog like smokes weed.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, he's an Australian Shepherd.
I've seen a picture of that.
The guy's Australian.
Yeah, oh, that's funny. I've seen a picture of that. Yes, but okay, that makes
great shit, dude.
Yeah, all right, I'm just check that out.
So yeah, I mean, but this movie Maniac is Elijah Wood. I'm pretty sure it's called Maniac. You see the movie through his eyes. Mm-hmm. So the only time you see him is if he's in a mirror.
Yeah.
And he's a serial killer.
Okay.
Dude.
That's hard.
Heavy shit.
Oh, that sounds hard.
Heavy.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out.
So back to Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
They ride out there. It's fucking badass. You see them just hit this wall of black.
Right.
That was a badass scene.
That was crazy.
From John and Danny's point of view to see it.
Yeah.
You see those catapult things fucking exploding. You see just all those things go out. And like you were saying, one by one, all the swords extinguished.
Yeah, that was crazy. Because I didn't know what was happening. I'm like, wait, what's happening? Like, what? Are we doing good? And then you just see the lights. It's less light and less light. Boom, like, oh, it's like, boom. Damn it.
And you hear less and less Dothraki
screaming. Yeah.
And then you just hear pure silence.
Oh, yeah. There they go. They use that silence again. Yeah.
And so when I was watching it, we were watching it on cable. And because there's just like so many people watching it that we thought the darkness, it was like an issue.
Yeah.
So, which it actually was.
Yeah, of course.
We went and got the Xbox. I mean, like the cable, because so many people were watching it, it did make it worse.
Right.
Like the stream wasn't as good.
Really?
Yeah. So we got the Xbox out. Yeah. So we pressed pause in this moment.
Oh, wow.
You know, dude, it felt like, because once we went back to it, it's a long scene of nothing until you finally see a horse run back.
Right.
And dude, I went and smoked a cigarette. It was so intense. I was like, I'm smoking a cigarette real quick because I had to like set everything up.
Yeah, it was.
That was so intense. That first 25 minutes leading up to that, and then the pure darkness and silence. Yeah. I don't understand how anyone makes it back.
I don't know. And then Jorah comes back, and the look on his face is.
But I don't understand how they make it back well in front of the Army of the Dead.
Well, yeah, because obviously the Army of the Dead, I mean, from what I saw, at least they're like, oh, we just chilling. We ain't even going to charge y'all yet.
So that's what they were doing?
I think they were just chilling. Like, that's what I'm saying. I think they ran at them. They were like, oh, okay, boom, boop, 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 knock out the Dothraki real quick. You know, the rest of y'all just run away. They were like, we ain't even spending. We ain't going to chase y'all. That's what y'all got?
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. We just going to chill.
That's definitely what it is.
Yeah.
So I was wrong. I thought the entire time they were charging.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they started charging yet.
Yeah, no.
Because they came back. Yeah, I'm sure you'll keep going, and then
no, keep going.
Because eventually they start charging. Because they come back. Jorah comes back, and he's looking all disheveled.
Yeah,
like, oh,
boom.
Right.
Jorah looks at Tormund, and he's like,
bruh.
We're
like, bro, this shit real out here, bro.
And then that's when we get Dany going for her dragon. John grabs her.
Yeah.
The dead are already here.
Because now she want to feel bad. She just let her Dothraki go to slaughter. She said she was going to protect them.
Exactly, dude. That's her first people.
Yeah, she let them go to slaughter. She didn't give a fuck about them.
Exactly, dude. She fucking let them just die like they were this, which they are, sacrificed, blah, 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 blah.
Well, come on. They came a long way, man. But
exactly. So, from there, you see everyone terrified. Mm-hmm. That's literally, the dragons fly off, and then it's shots of people being terrified as fuck of what just happened. And we get music for the first time. Mm-hmm. And Grey Worm masked the fuck up.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was badass. And that's when I say, from earlier, we get that same shot from his point of view, looking into the darkness.
Right.
And
that was hard. I like those shots. You can
hear the dead charging, and it's fucking on.
It is.
And it's front lines on.
Yeah.
Like we've said a million times, how did anyone make it?
I don't know, man.
They did. Jaime saves Brienne.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was dope.
The dragons start burning shit. No Night King. We don't know where the Night King is. And Jon flying around, he then sees, which this was hard to see with all the darkness.
Yeah.
Was the Night King's generals outside of the woods where Bran is.
Yeah.
They're all on their horses, just out there. Let me see that shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah.
What did you think of all the dragon stuff before the Night King dragon battle? When it's so basically, Jon and the Night King sees the Night King's general, and he heads over there and is engulfed in the Night King's magic storm, which is a brilliant move by the Night King.
That was dope.
So, what did you think about the way that they shot all that?
Yeah, it was weird. It just seemed a little, I don't know, bro, because it must be hard trying to find the angles to shoot that at and to give us a good view of what's going on. And I don't know. I mean, it's hard to really, I'm not an expert at the, camera angles and stuff like that. Just as a consumer, I felt they could have done better kind of showing us and maybe giving us different angles. Again, I'm not sure what they were going for, but at that point, I just felt like, again, the dragons they've been built up so much. You know what I'm saying? I honestly wanted to see more.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And in the books, the dragons are like way gnarlier. Like, they know people based off their blood.
Oh, word.
Like, they can look at you and tell who you are.
Oh, that's raw. I didn't know that. That's why. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to get into next is the books.
So they can like burn. I'm not into the books. I just got Patrick Coast of the year, dude. Fucking tell me all this shit.
That's dope. I want to get into the books. I really do.
Me too, actually.
Yeah, I really do.
I'm just gonna listen to the audiobook.
Yeah,
because honestly, I'm not gonna lie to myself. I'm not a fucking reader.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, audio, man. However you got to get it. You still get.
Scoot.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you still getting the knowledge. So.
So brilliant move by the Night King. Whatever. And then Arya. We go to Arya now, and she tells Sansa, "Get down to the crypt."
Yeah.
She gives her the fucking dragon glass, sticking with the pointy end, and
which was taking it back to season 1, if y'all don't remember.
Yes.
When Jon was teaching
Jon
Arya.
gives it to fucking Arya.
Mm-hmm.
So then the storm completely overtakes the battlefield, and we see Bran with the Greyjoys at the tree for the first time.
Yeah.
It's nothing of importance. It's just a shot
chilling.
saying they made it there. This is what it's on. This is how many people he's got around him.
And that was dumb. Like, really? That many people?
And also, the fucking... You shooting arrows was ridiculous.
And the number of arrows he brought with him. Like,
there
really,
was
bro?
a shot of all of them charging and then, like, shooting arrows. And it was literally, like, 50 to 1.
Yeah, like, it doesn't make sense.
Arrows.
Like, really? What the
fuck is arrows fucking bullshit. But anyways, from there, after we see Bran in the Greyjoys, it goes back to the battlefield, and it just looks hopeless. It's literally the tone they're setting.
Yeah.
Bran, and then Jaime, all the sound effects, and Sam almost dies.
Mm-hmm.
So Sam almost dies. Yeah. He has a panic moment, and he is saved by, what was his name? Ed. Saved by Ed, who instantly dies right after.
Yeah, of course. I knew that was happening. As soon as he saved Ed, as soon as he saved Sam, I'm like, there it is.
Who's a bigger death than him this episode?
Jorah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jorah's a big death. Jorah, and I personally think Beric is a bigger death just because of his symbolism, what he stood for.
I'm just not even there yet. I forgot about
it.
Yeah,
you're good. Yeah, but
dude, Beric, definitely.
Yeah, that was a huge
Especially, he'd been brought back to life that many fucking times just for that.
For that purpose, to save Arya so she can kill the Night King.
I love how deep all this goes.
Yeah, from like way back when she had him on her list.
It's just so well done. So, Sam, like I said, almost dies. That dude dies. Ed. And then Sansa arrives in the crypt, and everyone just looks terrified. Sansa looks fucking bleak as hell and terrified, she has nothing positive to say. Tyrion's fucking drinking. And Jon and Dany struggle flying and collide in midair, which was just...
Yeah.
That was just corny bullshit. They should have just had a near miss.
Yeah, I mean...
They should be on saddles. I don't understand how they're holding on. Whatever.
Yeah.
What do you got to say?
Yeah, I think they're just trying to put a little bit of realism in it. Like, they still don't really know what they're doing. Like, they're still, at the end of the day, like...
The dragons don't even know where each other are?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you would think the dragons have some kind of dragon radar.
How about this? Are they even flying the dragons, or are they riding?
I think from what they're showing us, I think they're flying the dragons. Like they make it seem like they are controlling the dragons, but there's also times where it seems like they're just along for the ride.
Exactly.
So yes, there are certain times that does happen. But like I see the scenes like when Jon first got on the dragon, it looked like he was. It kind of like first it looked like he was just along for the ride. Then it kind of started to look like he was driving it. Then it kind of went back. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's very strange how it's not consistent.
It's not consistent.
I'm not complaining. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying it's just a weird thing.
You can't tame a dragon.
Another really weird thing is the old dragon riders of the past, the Targaryens of the past, had saddles on them. They were suited up. I just don't understand.
That doesn't make sense. But again, this is new. This is new to them. These dragons are just it's been thousands of years since dragons were around. That's I guess that's the only thing we can say as to why they don't know any better. You would think Dany would know better. But
you would think Jesus Christ, they got them on horses.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah, you would think. But no one's maybe Dany. You would think maybe Dany would have somebody build some damn dragon
something.
But she hasn't. I don't know,
Dany. She's bareback.
She's too busy riding Jon bareback. That's what she's doing. She's riding Jon raw, and she's worried about getting at the Iron Throne.
Do you think
That gotta hurt.
That was a big thing, and it just completely disappeared. The idea of her being pregnant.
I don't know. She probably is pregnant, to be honest. I feel like she.
Yeah, it seems like she should be.
Like, why not? It's just something to add more drama. And
3 episodes left.
And I have a quick question. Like, doesn't it probably hurts to ride a dragon? Think about how it probably feels to ride a horse. The dragon got all scales and it's hard. And come on, bro, her ass got to be getting torn up.
We need a saddle.
She needs a saddle.
I think that's the biggest takeaway from this episode is going.
And she fell off. She needs a saddle.
Yeah, dude. When the Night King fell off, he's just invincible.
Yeah, he seems like it.
He's literally invincible, other than Valyrian steel and dragonglass. That's it. He can be burned.
Can't be nothing.
He can fall from fucking
thousands of feet.
At least 1,000. At least, dude, they were above the storm.
He ain't even limp.
So whatever.
He ain't even have a limp.
He was fine. He was fucking smiling. We begin the fallback. Yeah. And they run to the gate, and it's just fucking pure chaos, dude. Yeah, that was just pure fucking chaos.
This looked unorganized. I mean, I see what they were doing, but again, it was just.
And this is another weird thing. So you're right. It did look completely unorganized. And then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's the most fucking organized thing ever. They had like the tunnel idea, not the tunnel, but like where it split in like that. Yeah. And the Unsullied were like protecting the retreats.
And they would run on this. Yeah, they were coming from the side.
It literally, everything. I was listening to a podcast and it just blew my mind. They were right. Everything was shot too close to everybody. Yeah, so when you see everybody running around, it looks like chaos. Yeah. And then when they would finally show an aerial view, everything is completely organized.
Yeah, that's
and you're
true.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's a good point. Because, it just didn't make sense how they laid it out between having, like, they had, like, the artillery and the trench behind.
These are all. Oh yeah, that
doesn't make sense from a battle perspective.
I did not get that.
I didn't. I'm not a war guy, so.
But no, that's wrong.
I just didn't.
That's not the way it should be.
It doesn't make sense because then now you got to retreat behind it instead of being behind it originally. I don't know.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't. But who knows?
There's a big trench. All these motherfuckers are gonna have to retreat through this one little entrance way, and then you break the bridge, like.
Yeah.
Also, when they were doing the whole open the gate thing, like, I don't understand how there's all of these fucking White Walkers fighting amongst people, getting past people, but everyone beats them to the gate.
Yeah.
Like,
that didn't make sense.
In orderly fashion.
Yeah, that didn't make sense either.
And you know what? It probably did make sense if they shot it wider.
Yeah, true that.
Everything was shot
too close.
This room at most space when you see them on the battlefield.
Yeah.
You have no sense of direction.
Yeah.
No idea. You just see people getting passed by White Walkers running by them. Like, at one point, there's a shot of when the Unsullied first get nailed with the White Walkers. Yeah. Tormund down the line looking at them and watching it happen. And then, like, 10 seconds later, he gets swarmed. It's like, what is the perspective and the angle and the way everything was? It was just very confusing.
Like I said, I think it was in like a semicircle.
But these are all issues. Not the first time watching. The first time watching, I did not have.
Yeah, you're just so caught up.
Like I said in my instant reaction, this might be the best episode.
Yeah, you're just caught up in
One time watching, great episode, no issues. It's when you do a podcast about it and you start dissecting it and you rewatch the episode.
There's a lot of logistical question marks.
There's a lot of weird things.
Yeah, definitely.
So. It goes from pure chaos to Grey Worm just being such a badass, looking at everything, seeing the retreat happening, and screaming, "Protect the retreat!"
Yeah.
And I thought he was dead.
Yeah,
when he said that, I thought that was his last moment.
I
thought he was gonna stand his last stand, Grey Worm's last stand, protecting the retreat.
He was gonna die a hero. Yeah.
Knowing he's a sacrifice, being that sacrifice.
Yeah.
And we get to see that retreat strategy actually work and make sense now. And it's back to the tree. And just a look, just to show you that that's still going on. He hasn't been overtaken yet. There's not even people there. And Jon checks on it with the dragon. So he comes and lands on the fucking wall that we're assuming Arya jumped from.
Yeah.
He lands there. And just is overlooking, sees everything, and people are flooding into Winterfell, and the Unsullied are just inching backwards.
Yeah.
They take 2 steps back and a step forward.
Yeah.
And 2 steps back. It was fucking, oh God, I'm so claustrophobic, and I was just very, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
And I loved that overhead shot, and you get to really see how outnumbered the humans are.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Yeah.
Unbelievable. They were outnumbered 80-1.
At least, yeah.
At least.
It's not 100-1. Like, it was crazy.
That was fucking.
It was ridiculous, yeah.
It was so crazy, dude. And then we get Arya start sniping dude with the fucking bow and arrow, dude.
Yeah.
Getting her archer on. And the Unsullied begin their retreat.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. And it was also really cool how there's like that one last one to like, you're not retreating.
Yeah.
Like, we need you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That sucks, man.
Peace.
Sorry, bro.
Thank God it wasn't Grey Worm.
Yeah.
So,
right.
seriously, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's still alive.
Yeah.
At some point, though, like,
yeah, man.
they had to keep all these people alive, though, because we were still facing Cersei.
We still have the I guess you could say the real war now.
Yeah.
Now we can say the real war.
Yeah.
I
don't see how they're
We
gonna
thought
win.
this was going to be the real war.
I thought this was going to.
That's why I was so shocked. It was three episodes in. I'm like.
It felt like a loss the entire time.
Yeah, it did. Oh, yeah, it definitely was.
It really did.
It was supposed to be.
And Cersei's a genius for not bringing her army there.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Fucking bitch. So, we're trying to get the trench lit.
Mm-hmm.
And Grey Worm, breaks the bridge.
Yeah.
Tells him, fucking light that bitch. And it won't get lit because Dany can't see the signal and Jon can't see the signal.
Of course, yeah.
Thank God for the Night King on his side with that storm. I mean, that storm helped him out tremendously.
Yeah, that's true. It did. It really did.
This was so unfair.
Yeah,
it was so unfair.
Yeah, someone like who knew he had like storm powers from X-Men, like the fuck?
Like, he's so badass, dude. So, wait, the Red Lady.
Yeah, the Red Lady came through.
One really cool thing, trench facts. I was watching. Did you see like they have some 40-minute video? It was circulating on Facebook. It's an HBO official thing.
Yeah.
About them making that episode.
Oh no, I gotta watch that.
Dude, I'll tag you in it. Yeah. Fucking great shit. Yeah. Go to HBO Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have HBO. Go. I have to watch it.
Dude,
I bet it was dope.
They built that trench for real, obviously, and those were all actually
dragon glass
metal though in there. All that wood looking stuff was metal because they had to keep burning it over and over.
Oh,
they filled it with gasoline and had like they do it all the time. It just dude, that
was dope.
They had like a huge container like you would see like a big like a car. They had the bigger ones.
Yeah.
2 of them. They had like 80,000 tons of gasoline there.
Damn.
Something crazy like that. 8,000 at least. I'm pretty sure it's 80.
That's crazy. You got to be careful with all that, man. That's good. They executed that pretty well.
How cute is Daisy?
Just kicking pillows, yeah.
Daisy, the podcast dog. We're going to take a little break without really taking a break.
Yeah.
Let's take a break, actually. Not literally. We're going to keep talking. What's going on with the NBA playoffs right now?
That's a great question.
Wednesday evening. It is 11 p.m. What's happening?
Bro, last I checked, what's it called? Denver was whooping on Portland. I mean, last night Houston's done. They're down 2-0. So Golden State's going to take that. I thought Houston had a chance, but
How about Houston bringing up fouls from last year?
Yeah, man. But I mean, it's a lot, man. There's a lot of history there, man. They don't know how to beat the Warriors, and they just don't know what to do about it.
That just seems extremely petty.
Oh, I'm lying. Actually, Portland's winning. So I guess Portland's been winning this whole time. They're actually up by 12. So
is it game 1?
No, it's game 2. Then so it's about to be. It's looking like it's about to be It's about to be a 1-1 series because it looks like Portland's going to win this one.
How good is Denver this year?
They're the number 2 seed. They're great.
I don't know anything about.
No, you're good. Denver's amazing. They're the second best team in the West pretty much all season.
Really?
Yeah, they're second best to Golden State. They beat Golden State a couple times.
Who's their squad?
They got Nikola Jokic. He's amazing. He's like one of the best players in the league. They got Gary Harris, Jamal Murray, Will Barton, Paul Millsap.
I've heard of Paul Millsap.
Yeah, they don't have no super other than Jokic. They don't have like a superstar, but Jokic is that dude. Jokic is nasty.
Well,
yeah, man.
Hit that bong, Doug.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
It's on you.
That for sure.
One thing that I wanted to talk to you about was Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tiger Woods, y'all.
Also, I wanted to retell the story of the broken leg lady when me and you went golfing at Deer Creek. So me and Easy here went golfing at my old country club, and we were just hitting golf balls. Did we play?
No, we were just hitting balls.
Yeah, we were just hitting golf balls. And there's it's like levels to the parking lot, not extreme, but just like
like one. And
like maybe 6 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And we were at the higher one, and I had my trunk open, and we were hitting my bong. And these old ladies, so we're behind my car, and these old ladies pull up in their cart on the other side of us. They're like probably 50, no, what do you think, 30 yards?
Yeah, probably, 20 to 30 yards.
20, 30 yards away. And we can't see because they're on the other side of their cars.
Yeah.
And what happens? We just hear like a scream. Like, I want to hear the story from your point of view.
So like bro, we were just sitting there chilling, bro. We were getting ready to, to go out there and do our thing. And next thing I know, like you hear like a screeching. And then you hear and then you hear oh my God. Yeah, and old lady scream. Yeah, old lady scream, which was crazy, which was very bone chilling. And then
terrifying.
Yeah, and then
sound like the dead screaming.
Yeah, bro. And then I don't know, like you couldn't really see what happened. You just see, and then the ladies like in the cars, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She just kept saying, I'm so sorry.
It's not funny, but it was
crazy. It was at the time. It was kind of hilarious until you realize like the lady had like a broken ankle.
Right. Exactly. So we can't see anything. We are under the impression that a cart ran into another cart, which is what happened. But the ladies, so if this is the cart, like where you would have your feet in, you'd normally have your feet in like this.
Yeah.
She had her ankle hanging out like this.
Yeah.
And the cart just ran straight into it, snapping her leg straight in half.
Yeah.
This is a fucking 60, 70-year-old woman.
Yeah.
She was not in her 50s.
Yeah, she got old bones.
She had old-ass bones that snapped right in half. Our bones would have snapped right in half. I'm surprised her leg just didn't go fucking flying under the car. But
that would have been wild.
We don't know that happened. So we think that there's just a fucking random old people can't drive shit that just ran into each other. No big deal.
Yeah.
We already have our balls, so we just take our cart, drive over to the driving range.
Yeah, we
don't fucking pay attention. We can't even see there's a line of cars, so we're hitting balls, and it's time to get a drink because it's hot as hell.
Yeah, of course.
Cottonmouth setting in. It's probably been 10 fucking minutes, and which is a long time when you find out that her fucking ankle was snapped in half.
Yeah.
And all these old people, no one had called 911. No one had done fucking anything.
Yeah.
Because they're all dumb as shit. This woman, I'm going to drive by them, and they're like, I'm in the road, though. I'm not in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So I'm far away from them, and they're like waving me down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's going on? And this old woman's laying on the ground, like on her back, looking up.
Yeah.
And her legs like this.
Damn.
And I can't see. Actually, no, her leg wasn't up yet.
Yeah.
It was like elevated though.
Yeah.
So, which was disgusting because her leg was literally like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like
broken.
Like this, and then it's hanging straight down. It was fucking disgusting. So, we I drive. I'm like, okay, I'll tell them to call 911.
Yeah.
I walk in there. I tell them to call 911. I get more balls for us to hit.
Right.
And a couple waters, and I drive back and I pull up. The woman whose leg was there. First of all these women were like mad at me, which was ridiculous. I don't know. I have no idea why. I got her a Gatorade though. She asked me to get her a Gatorade. That was something else. She's like, "Can you get me a Gatorade?" Because she's in complete shock.
Yeah.
So I get her a Gatorade. Come back, give her the Gatorade. She's laying there, and they have a towel under her head. And I swear to God, I'm like, "Oh my God," you know what I mean? I was like, "They're called 911 already. Like they're coming," you know?
Yeah.
And she goes, "Will someone get this damn sun out of my eyes?"
Like somebody can just like move the sun.
Yeah. So they did. They like put I think one of them opened their umbrella and had it over her and everything. But this woman, like her leg snapped right in fucking half, dude.
She worried about the sun in her eyes.
I mean, you just kept hitting balls.
Yeah, man. We just had to keep it pushing, bro. And old people legs break every day, B.
I'm not an EMT.
Yeah, I'm not damn sure I ain't.
What do you think of golf?
I love it, bro. I'm love it more and more the older I get.
Tiger makes it so much better to watch.
He does, bro. It's
important. He has swag and like Swag, yeah, but like the style in which he plays golf.
Yeah, and it makes and not even just that too. He makes everyone else play better. Mm-hmm. To be honest, like
exactly,
he makes everyone. And honestly, even when he's not playing well, he makes everyone else play better.
That Masters is gonna be one of the best Masters in history for the rest of the time.
So that you have to play good because anytime Tiger's on the field, he is Tiger, and he can any given day. He can beat you.
And you look at that leaderboard.
Like, you got to. Yeah, you got to. So I think it's important. It's great that Tiger's back. He's healthy. Hopefully he can keep it going. I'm sad I missed him at the Players this year. I'm not missing him next year at the Players because I think every time I went to the Players, I've missed him. So I'm not missing him next year.
Dude, you just got to go.
I got to go early, bro.
It doesn't. Just go to the first hole. Yeah. Well, they don't have it anymore because they don't have the grandstands around it, which I hope they bring it back.
Yeah.
But go to a hole like... Number 2 is hard to see. Go to a hole like 16.
Yeah.
And sit behind the tee box.
Yeah.
Every single person that comes there is going to hit driver. Yeah. So you get to see every player bomb a drive.
I would love that.
You get there, you're right behind them.
Shit.
No one's going to be at 16 until 3.5 hours, 3 hours after the first person tees off. So you don't have to get there super early.
Yeah.
People aren't going to be standing behind 16 anyways. Most people are down by 17. Yeah. It's beautiful over there. Yeah. It's stadium style, so you're above them. Like, you can be sitting and be directly behind them and be elevated. Yeah. It's fucking perfect.
Bro, I got to go. Dude, I'm going again next year for sure.
There's shade. It's the spot. So, back to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out Tiger Woods. You inspire me every day, dude.
Always.
Trench is lit. And that thing I watched that I told you about, they were saying they wanted it to be hell. Everyone is in hell now. It has taken the worst of turns. Everything's going bad for you. Sure, the trench is lit, but you know that it's over.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's over. They just fought for the first time. They're getting to catch their breath. It's over, bitch.
Yeah,
it's fucking over.
Oh, that's true.
And that's a terrible feeling. And they go to the crypt. Mm-hmm. The crypt is quiet.
Of course.
Varys says... At least we're already in a crypt.
That was funny. I like that line.
And Tyrion starts his drunk babbling about how basically he feels useless.
Yeah, he really wants to go help. And
I have a theory that Varys is actually going to kill Tyrion. Because Varys is for the realm, and he's going to see Tyrion feeling useless sides. And starting to get spiteful and losing his way and what's going to happen and blah, blah, blah. That's just my theory.
Oh,
it's my long shot theory.
Not for you.
It's not my confident. It's my long shot. Yeah, a theory that came true, which we'll get into it when it comes. I don't want to gloat. So, Tyrion, like I said, he feels useless, and Sansa tells him, basically chill. He would die if he went out there.
Yeah.
We would all die, and the bravest thing or whatever we can do is look the truth in the eye.
Right. Yep, I remember.
And he says we should have remained married. She says you were the best of them. And he's like, that's a terrible blah, 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 being all clever.
Yeah.
And she says they wouldn't work out because the whole...
Dany.
She says the dragon lady.
Yeah.
And then Missandei, she gets offended. I think this is very important. Mm-hmm. It's something that seems stupid and just a little whatever crypt moment trying to add something to it.
No, I think it's important,
This means a lot because it shows Tyrion already stuck in the middle. It shows the Sansa's not on board with the Dragon Lady no matter what.
Yeah.
And it shows that her people, the Dragon Lady people, are not down with Sansa.
Yeah.
It shows that this is not going to work.
Yeah.
What happens? Sure, the battle's over now.
Yeah, but...
The fact that when Jon tells Dany that he's a Targaryen, she's instantly pissed and worried about the throne shit.
Right.
Is the most toxic thing ever, and why I am not on Team Dany.
Yeah, it's troubling, man, because she's kind of turning a little mad queenish.
Very much so.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna give her another episode or so to see what happens. Her and Sansa were having a little moment at in episode 2 where they were about to start talking about what happens to the North.
And Dany can't even give her Winterfell?
Yeah, that sounds ridiculous.
What?
I mean, It's just that I don't know, man. Danny's so strong-willed, and that's gotten. They're both strong-willed. That's the thing. Yeah. They've both been through a lot of shit. So that's the thing. I think it's just honestly, I think it's just two very similar personalities.
Very much so.
At this point, Sansa's a lot more like Danny than she thinks. Danny's a lot more like Sansa than she thinks. So,
like, exactly.
Yeah.
And to me, like, Sansa and Danny are the two, I would say, least honorable amongst those left, other than like Cersei, obviously.
Yeah.
Like amongst the cool clique.
Yeah, they're the ones that they'll be the least to follow like the code or whatever. Right. They're like, nah, fuck that bullshit. Like, nah. Like,
I think once Sansa finds out that Jon's a Targaryen, not that she's gonna try to kill.
He's a Stark too, but yeah.
Yeah. But I just think that is gonna completely. Sansa's really never been that great with Jon.
Right.
Yeah, that's always been the bitchiest.
Because again, he's a Targaryen, but he's also a Stark because your aunt, he's your cousin.
He's a Stargaryen.
Yeah, he's a Stargaryen. Now he's not.
I don't know why no one but me thought of that.
But that's the thing, yeah, right.
That's crazy. That's the most simple whatever.
Now he's not your your bastard brother now. Now he's your blood cousin now.
Yeah.
So like, what's up? So again, he's still blood. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be, oh man, I don't know, man. But yeah, keep going.
I hate that. This is what I hate about the show, and it makes it entertaining. Don't get me wrong, but I hate this bullshit.
Yeah, you
like
never
that
know.
Sansa bullshit. So boom. Theon tells Bran the trench is lit and begins apologizing, and Bran just cuts him off. And he's like, "Chill, dog, you're home."
Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna go now. He just walks. He was like, not trying to have no small talk with me.
The easiest acting role, dude.
He does.
Just be dead as fuck.
Chill.
I'm going to go now.
Look, bro, we're gonna give you 2 tabs of acid. It's
Where?
Blunt, and just sit in your chair, bro.
Yeah, do your Sid and sit.
And just sit in your chair. We'll give you a Zanny. Just chill.
We'll give you your line.
Yeah, bro.
And then we get Bran warging into the Ravens. Is Bran warging ever going to be cool?
It does cool. It was cool.
It's very cool.
It was cool.
I mean, violent.
To be honest, it was cool when he warged.
Worth it.
Nah, but it was bullshit. The one time he warged into, I think it was Nymeria or a Ghost back in like season 3 or 4, but then he got caught in a trap. Like, that stuff is cool. It looks cool when he wargs into the wolves.
I'm talking about what? Okay. Other than to show us the Night King, as an audience, why is Bran warging into those Ravens?
That was just useless.
What's it doing?
He didn't do anything. He didn't like offer no like scouting. He didn't like say, "Oh, yo, this is where they at." He didn't do anything. He was just useless.
What's your Bran prediction? What do you think Bran is at the end of this show?
All right, so I don't, bro. It's hard for me, bro. I've been bouncing back between a few of them, but like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to say this and like make it make complete sense, but I still have this feeling that Bran is somehow the Night King, or attached to the Night King.
When they look at each other, I felt that.
Yeah,
I really did.
And they kind of look alike, their face structure. Now here's the thing that debunks that is like, they showed us that image of the children in the forest when they made the Night King, right?
That could be a Night King.
That could be a Night King, right? That could be a Night King. So that's the thing. So my thing with Bran, I think that's been my low-key theory, that at the end, whatever's going to happen is going to lead to him becoming the Night King. And he's going to start the long night. You remember
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do believe there's multiple Night Kings. Because
the Night King was a concept created for the show, too.
What?
Yeah, the Night King the Night King's not in the books. That's a show created concept.
So that they go back,
mm-hmm.
and it originally happens that dude gets stabbed in the heart. They already defeated the Night King before. That's why the wall's there.
Right.
So who's this new one? Bran. If that theory is right.
You're right, yeah, because are those two the same Night Kings? Yeah, right. That's the thing.
If he got defeated, what do they mean? He got defeated. Because if he can just get defeated and get killed and come back and he's the same guy, then what the fuck is that?
Because, like, what if, because again, you know the theory of how Bran the Builder is the guy that built the wall, his great-grandfather, whatever it is. Great. What if that's actually Bran, and maybe Bran does become that. He does become this Bran the Builder guy, but then in that process, he also becomes the Night King, or, you know, I don't know. But that's just my thing. I think at the end he becomes...
You know, it's weird because there's only 3 episodes left.
Yeah.
But it's really like 4 or 5.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, because it goes like an hour and a half, yeah.
I just, not a lot of stuff answered.
Yeah,
we still got a lot to go here. So,
yeah.
We get, sorry, I'm way down here. My bad.
No, you good, bro.
It's a genius way. So, like I said, he's flying. We get to see the Night King, and then he does that badass thing with his hand where he starts controlling one by one these motherfuckers to go into the fire.
Oh, that was crazy.
Genius.
That was so genius. Yeah.
Really cool. Let's get into issues with it. First time watching it, loved it, had no problem with it. Then I watched it the second time, really started thinking about it. They die by fire. You light them on fire and they die. Why?
Well,
I get it. They're frozen. They die by fire. They are essentially like gasoline.
But supposedly they die by dragon fire. I can't remember them dying by regular fire.
I did not know that.
That's the specifics. That's what I had heard from what I've been like reading in the webs and around.
That answers it.
It was dragon fire. So that's another big reason why it was. I know you'll get to that later.
Like Valyrian steel forged with dragon fire.
And that's why it was a big deal when the fire didn't kill the Night King. We'll get to that later.
Right.
Yeah.
That was
so maybe because it wasn't dragon fire, it was this magic fire. That's why it didn't kill them. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Trench fails.
Yeah, of course.
Lasted 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's fucking on, dude.
Yeah, it's a wrap at this point.
Jon sees the Night King on his dragon.
Yeah.
And heroically flies towards him. And the whites begin getting to the top of the walls of Winterfell. And Brienne saves Jaime. Nice little switch. You know, you save me, I save you. I got your back, you got my back. Put it in my butthole.
As expected.
Beautiful stuff. The whites completely overtake Winterfell, and the Hound freezes.
Yeah, man, he got scared. He got spooked. I don't know if it was a fire, because, you know, he's scared of the fire shit. So I don't know if it was that.
Exactly.
But he got spooked for a second. I don't know.
He pauses, and Arya just completely starts kicking ass. Davos sees it. She's great.
Yeah, Beric was like, bro, you look what she's doing, bro. You over here being a bitch.
Exactly.
You know? Like, come on, bro.
She does that ninja move where she jumps over everybody down the stairway, and then she gets fucked up.
Stands right into the wall.
Fucked up.
She wasn't the same after that. It took that pep talk for her to get her head back right. She was like a scared little girl.
She was laying there and she was looking and she was scared.
She looked like a scared little girl.
Exactly. Yeah. She was fucking panicking. And Beric snaps the Hound out of it, like you said, pointing out Arya. And the Little Mormont. She dies.
Little dog, man. Yeah.
Giant Slayer.
David,
whatever.
You know, David versus Goliath. You know.
Yeah, she actually said that in that thing I was watching.
Yeah.
She goes, dude, you gotta watch that just to watch her.
I will. Yeah.
Talk. It's like a 50-year-old woman talking.
I bet, huh?
It's crazy. It's so
I just see a lot of wisdom in her for her being so young. I don't know how old she is in real life. But
she's
like
the smartest child.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. Like she stole the show. As soon as I saw her in that first scene.
She's like 12 looking.
Bro.
Maybe.
She stole the show from as soon as I saw her in that first scene. I'm like, yo, I love this chick.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
More, she's great.
She's gonna do great things.
She's gonna do great things.
Young sure. Reese Witherspoon level.
Right, or
just
whatever.
not as pretty.
I don't even know. Yeah.
Then we get a dragon battle. And my favorite shot is the dragons above the storm.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was it for me.
Dope, yeah.
And then basically it's just the ice fire thing didn't make sense to me because it was like they're on the dragons, the ice fire is just nailing these dragons, nailing Dany, and nothing happens.
Yeah.
And I guess she's fireproof. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean she is. She did come out of the pyre. I don't know, but I don't know. Was it really hitting her? It didn't seem like it was. Did it?
It just didn't. The whole thing, like when I rewatched it,
yeah.
And when I rewatched it, brightened up.
Yeah. That
really was like, okay, it's like right here.
Yeah, it's like getting hella close. Like,
what is it?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. You know what I mean? Yeah. I see what you're saying.
So then we get Arya in the library.
Right. That was crazy.
I love that. What do you think? Scale scene. 1 to 10.
That was definitely. I think that was a 10, if not a 10, a 9.5. Like, it was great.
It was perfect
it was
in
dope. Yeah, it was
perfect
great.
moment. It was so tense. All this shit's going down.
Yeah.
Silent break.
It was like a little horror movie montage.
Still tense.
Yeah.
As fuck, obviously.
The only reason I would give it a 9.5 is because, like, this whole time the White Walkers have been running around. Yeah. It's because the White Walkers have been running around raging this whole time. Now all of a sudden they're just chilling, walking through a library. So that was kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, again, I get it. I get it from a plot perspective.
Yeah, cool little thing.
I get it. And that was cool. It was cool. They gave us a little scare at the end when she got surprised. And at the first little instant, the first little glance, you're like, oh, God, she got Arya. For the first little blimp.
Dude.
You're like, oh, God, they got her.
How about this, though?
But then he was like, oh, no, she real like that.
That was so badass.
Yeah, that was hard. I thought they got Arya first. I'm like, wait. And
that was so badass. When that dude looks under the table, you know?
Oh, that was
that
hard.
Guy is like triple jointed and all weird and shit. Like,
that was hard.
They specifically got this dude because
real?
he looks weird as fuck and can do all this weird shit with his body.
Oh, that's fire. Good shit. Yeah. That's dope. Yeah, I gotta watch this shit.
You gotta watch that thing.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm going to, man, for sure. I wish I would have watched it before I came here, but yeah.
It was cool. I'll tag you.
I'm gonna have to watch
it,
yeah.
And then she's running through the halls of Winterfell. She escapes.
Yeah.
When she killed that woman, that was so badass. And they showed her doing that take.
Yeah.
And she like fucked it up a couple of times. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was dope because she knew where she was going. Like, that's what it was fire. Watching her run through Winterfell. Like, that's her home.
That was so sick, dude. Yeah. Exactly.
That's her home.
And she's running through her home, and she just and we get in the crypt. We hear people being murdered outside the door. Yeah. And they start to realize, oh shit, it really is fucking terrible. Yeah. And then it's the Hound and Beric meeting up with Arya.
Yeah.
And Beric sacrificing himself.
Yeah.
With Arya, and that was super badass. And then Beric is brought back all those times just for her.
Yeah.
And then if you are an idiot and didn't get it, Melisandre says that's the first thing she fucking says when she sees Arya again.
He's fulfilled his purpose.
That was a really cool scene.
Did you peep when he saved her? Like, one of the parts where he saved her, he like makes a cross.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I said that out loud when I was watching it.
That was pretty dope.
I said, Jesus.
Yeah. That was interesting. I was like, ooh.
So then we get Theon and the Ironborn. They begin protecting Bran.
Mm-hmm. Useless.
That was horribly scaled and executed. It should have been sword shit.
Yeah, that didn't look convincing.
It should have been 40 dudes with swords.
It should have been way more dudes, to be honest. If Bran was that important.
They had a baker's dozen.
Because that's the thing. If you know Bran is that important to you, and he's the Night King's main target, why you only have 10 or 20 Ironborn around him? Like,
there's no way they had 20.
That didn't make sense. Like, why? If he's what do they call the president? If he's the package, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they call the president, like, make sure the
secure the package.
Secure the package. Yeah. If he's a damn package, why is he surrounded by Theon? And like that didn't make sense. But we'll let him have it.
Yeah. But they do it. Yeah. Theon does it. Yeah. Super badass. We get another dragon fight. That's where the face gets ripped in half.
Yeah, we saw
something
that.
You could not see.
Yeah.
You could not see that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then you get the Night King falling. I am out of notes now. So we get the Night King falls and gets burnt to crisp. Jon goes down. What did you think of that? The whole Jon attempting a 1v1 with the Night King and the Night King pussing out and using his bullshit.
Yeah. Jon's shipping because, again, you just saw the Night King like survive through the flame, and now you're gonna like run at him, and you're gonna run at him slowly and keep stopping, give him time to bring up the dead, and then he starts bringing up the dead and you go run at him. That was ridiculous. So I don't know, Jon, this whole episode he seemed kind of just like he was like lost. Like, he looked like James Harden in the playoffs. Like like he just like like when
it was he just great though when he gets into Winterfell and he's with his sword shit.
Yeah, that's what
finally
his shit. That's his shit, man. Like,
that's what he should have been doing.
Yeah.
The Night King raising all those dead people and Jon surviving from that was fucking bullshit.
That was bullshit.
But whatever, that's the myth of it.
We'll let him have it. That was ridiculous. That didn't make any sense at all.
What else really happens in this other than extreme fighting? The dragon gets into Winterfell.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, okay, so once
and it's chasing Jon. Another thing we missed: Jon's cloak gets bit off by the dragon, but it's so fucking dark you don't get to see it.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't see that.
It was badass though.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
That's really cool. See, that's the thing, bro. They spent all this CGI money on the dragons, but they made it all dark so we could barely see the cool shit they were doing.
Yeah.
That didn't make any sense, but like, I mean, but I mean, at that point, once John, because again, I just didn't know what John just looked like. He was running around like a chicken with his head cut off. When Dany fell off her dragon, like she was just sitting there, let all the damn whites get on her dragon, and she fell off. That was honestly bullshit too. She should have been dead, if we're really being honest. Mm-hmm. She was surrounded, but then Jorah comes and she manages to kill a couple. We've never seen Dany do anything with a sword. I guess whatever. She killed a couple. Yeah, whatever. But
why not?
Yeah, I guess they had to do something to make her look, but they had to buy time for Jorah to die.
Something's got to happen. She's got to do something. She can't just completely.
Exactly.
The dragon could have,
Yeah, he could have did shit, but nah. Because again, what took him so long? Did it take him really that long to shake off all those whites? Did it really take him that long?
Yeah, they can just. Okay. That was weird. So one thing I heard is it like a human with ants on them? Like you don't realize it until shit. Like I have so many ants on me.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because he seemed to realize it pretty early. Because it seemed like he purposely kind of like almost kind of purposely but accidentally knocked her off so he could get them off.
Yeah,
because he couldn't do all that shaking and stuff while they were in the air with I don't know.
I just don't understand how that how that dragon lets that happen.
Yeah, but it's a big dragon. He can't I guess he can't protect his backside.
I don't know.
Tail. But, yeah, or his tail. You would think. But yeah, how she survived that, it was cool how Jorah died though. Like
that was really cool.
If he was a real person, you ask him how he would die, how would you want to die? He'd say, "Yeah, protecting my queen so she lives." And
yeah, what do you think, Jorah or Beric? What was the better death? I think Beric.
Yeah, honestly, I say Beric just because he saved Arya.
When he threw that sword, that was the ultimate sacrifice in itself, and then he still lasted longer.
I'm sorry, yeah, Arya's my dog. Arya's been my dog since day one. So
him
saving Arya is kind of a little bit more to me than him saving Dany. Although I guess in the grand scheme, Dany's more. But who knows? I know. We can talk about it all day.
Yeah, exactly. So we get Jon, like you said, running through everything. He's whipping ass. Everything's going good, but we get that beautiful music that comes in that is haunting, a la Light of the Seven, as I said, in the instant reaction, whatever. And just you understand that it's over.
Yeah, pretty much that's what it looked like.
It was pure.
That's what they were setting us up for, it seemed like.
It's done. You see everybody struggling. Jon trying to get to Bran, he can't do it. Who's going to get to Bran? Yeah. No one. Night King just walks through. Everything.
Theon's dead. Went out like a bitch. I mean, he kind of went out like a...
That's exactly what I predicted.
Yeah.
I said in episode, like when we did the first Cast of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like we were going through, I think, like just... What do you think's gonna happen? And I was like, Theon is gonna die protecting Bran because he feels all bad about what he did, and he took it from Bran, so he's gonna he's gonna protect him, and he's gonna get killed by the Night King.
Yeah, and Theon's so fucked up when like Bran telling him you're a good man like is enough for him to get him to risk his life for him. Like, oh fuck yeah, I'm ready to ride now. Great. Thanks for the pep talk. They call me a good man.
That was so stupid.
That shit was funny.
You're gonna charge the Night King, dude?
I thought it was hilarious.
I laughed, actually.
Good man.
But you're a good man, Theon. Like, I would love to be Bran, dude. What a great role to play. You just sit in this fucking chair, eat edibles, and you're a good man. You're a good man,
Theon. That guy's chilling.
But yeah, like, why wouldn't you at least try the one with the Night King? You're just gonna run right at him? What are you, the Dothraki? Callback.
I don't know.
That was stupid. But yeah, that happens. The music is bleak as fuck. It's all ending. He is in super slow-mo walking towards Bran. That was badass as fuck.
Everyone's dying.
And
Jon is
it's
hiding.
over, man.
It's over for everything.
You realize that there is zero chance
at all
for anybody to come save Bran.
There's no way.
But we haven't seen Arya. No one's even thinking about it.
I didn't think about Arya. We don't even know where she's at. We're like, oh man, well, everyone's dead.
Even when I was so in the moment that when they said the Blue Eyes thing, I still didn't think that meant the Night King.
I didn't either. I thought Cersei or something like that, but no.
Or just more of these
White Walkers,
these
walkers,
dead motherfuckers, you know?
I didn't think that at all either.
I did not see that coming. So they got me. But it's just disappointing to get no dialogue between the two. So we never hear the Night King talk. Never know if he even can.
I like that though. I like it.
Okay, you like it?
Yeah, because at first I felt the same way, but then like I was watching something with the show guys, Benoit and Weiss, they were just talking about how like they're saying like honestly at this point him saying anything would be a huge letdown. What is he gonna say that can make him any scarier? What is his voice gonna sound like that can make him any scarier?
That's why he shouldn't. I think he should just talk normal.
No, why? At this point, what is he gonna say that makes him scarier though? Or what? How is he gonna again? Think about it from a fear perspective at this point, and I felt the same way.
So he's just gonna kill Bran. Yeah. Think about that
and not say a thing.
So nothing means anything.
Why? Leave us with that ambiguity. Like we have no clue. He didn't tell us what he wanted this whole time. Leave us. I like that feeling.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. I like that feeling. From like I get it in the sense like damn, what the fuck, you don't even talk. But like from as a consumer and like really getting into it, I'm like I like that. I like what y'all did there. That's very intriguing because now for the next 20 years of my life. Well, him as a
character, he's iconic.
Yeah, I'm always going to be thinking, damn, I wonder what the Night King voice would have sounded like. Or I wonder what the hell the Night King really wanted other than what we thought was to kill Bran, what it seems like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I guess Bran said it in the last episode. He wants to erase memories.
Yeah, he wants to kill me and our memories. So, but yeah, that was bro. It was dope. Like I said, I didn't expect that, and then it was just everything was set up perfectly from the little guy, like when the Walker looked,
yeah,
and like the little hair.
Dude, I thought that was gonna be Theon.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought Theon was gonna
or something.
Try to throw something. I didn't think it would work.
Yeah,
but I thought that was Theon. Like I said that actually. As soon as Theon died, I was like, he's not dead. He's gonna just come back.
Yeah.
I was like, Theon's actually gonna save Bran. Yeah. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is ridiculous.
That would have been crazy. Honestly, that would have been the next most surprising thing. If Theon would have like gotten up and threw like a spear and killed the Night King, and that would have been his redemption, I probably would have flipped out more at that than I did at Arya. I'm not even gonna lie. That would have been his redemption. Oh my god.
The cleanest part about Arya, first of all, have you ever had Airhead gummies?
No, I don't think so.
You should try them.
Yeah, man, that was wild, bro. I would have flipped out.
That would have been watermelon. It's all the same.
Cool.
And blue's raspberry, red's cherry. I think the pink one's strawberry.
It's all good.
But my favorite's the green one. I think watermelon Airheads are like, or blue raspberry, dude. I don't know, but cherry gets me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways.
Yeah.
That move with Arya,
was
so fucking clean.
Yes, it was.
So well shot.
You know the whole challenge now? There's the Arya challenge.
Oh my god.
Yep.
What does that look like?
It looks like, you know what I'm saying? So let's say I'm about to light the blunt. You gotta bring it back down. Yeah. It's like, look, it's legit, bro. I was looking at it on Twitter. Because then see what happened was Drake done shouted out Arya. So now I'm kind of nervous because I'm scared that Arya's gonna die because Drake shouted her out.
They shot it at the weirwood tree, and it they did the whole thing. They finished it and it just didn't look good. So then they went and they did it all like green screened.
Oh, that's what's up. That's fire.
So she had to do that shit twice. I'm so fucking hungry. Let me see.
Shout out to Arya Stark for putting in that work last week.
Hey!
I'm honestly kind of.
Everyone loves Game of Thrones.
She gonna die next episode. Mark my words, because Drake got the damn curse, so we got to be careful now. But yeah, dog. Hold on. I liked the. I know I liked the tweets here, bro.
Do we think Arya can die at this point, or is she already dead?
Hell no, bro. She can't die at this point, bro.
Is she already dead?
Nah, bro. She can't do that, bro. Nah, not now. Here it is. Arya Stark right here. Inspire a new challenge. Oh crap. The Arya.
Let me see the Arya.
People are doing it. Hold on.
Oh.
Bro, there's one that's really funny, bro.
Oh.
Nope. Let me find it.
So for people, they're doing the Arya.
Lacrosse
player. Yeah.
That's actually kind of hard.
That was hard, yeah. I like that. Iconic move. I love watching the Night King's face. Watch it happen. I love watching my dog right now embracing the slumber that she's in, grabbing nothing, moving, having a dream.
Having a dream.
What is she thinking of?
Who knows?
Unbelievable stuff going on in her head. Unbelievable stuff going on here at Couch Talk Studios. Please go. What else do you have to say about the episode? Scale 1 to 10. Now that you've watched it multiple times.
Now I've watched it multiple times. A good 8. It's an 8.
I say the same thing.
Yeah, but it was great. I'm looking forward to what happens next.
What's your favorite battle episode? And I kind of want to eliminate Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah.
Because it's too good.
Damn.
Because the Battle at the Wall, Hardhome's badass.
Hardhome was badass.
Hardhome has...
I think it's Hardhome, bro.
Up until Arya did what she just did, Hardhome had the most badass moment in Jon killing that White Walker.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
But the Battle at the Wall, dude... That was, as a whole episode, badass. Hardhome has a lot of things other than fighting.
But no, the battle at Castle Black was crazy.
That was fucking hard as hell.
That was, man. I think that it's either Hardhome or that one.
So sick.
But yeah, man. I'm like I said, I'm excited to see what happens next. We'll see who dies. I feel like it's gonna be a surprise. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like the Iron Throne. I think that's gonna be a surprise too. I just don't think it's gonna end up.
What's your prediction so we can get you on record? Easy.
For like who ends up on the Iron Throne?
All right, so I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You're going to tell me the answer.
All right.
What happens with Jon Snow?
Jon Snow dies.
Jon Snow dies.
He dies before this. Yeah, he doesn't make it out. He dies somehow. Yeah, I don't see Jon Snow.
If you want to make a prediction, shot in the dark. Jon Snow dies how? How does Jon die?
Daenerys kills him.
Dany kills him.
Mm-hmm.
How so? Dragon? Well, he can't be burned. He's Targaryen.
No. I don't know, man. But I think Jon Snow dies. Maybe it's not Dany that does it, but maybe like she tells someone to do it. Cause like there's still people. She still has like the second. She still has the second sons in Essos, like Dario, Naharis. They still out there chilling.
Grey Worm versus Jon.
I think I don't know, man. Grey Worm and Jon.
I can't do it.
They seem to have like some kind of like a little unspoken mutual respect.
Warrior. 2 warriors. And then Golden State.
I just don't see Jon making it, man. I really don't. I think Iron Throne. Sansa.
Yeah. Wow.
I think Sansa.
We are a people of the Stark.
I think Sansa's gonna end up on the Iron Throne.
And if you are thinking of this as George R.R. Martin would do it, you're wrong. Yeah. Because he has nothing to do with it anymore, basically.
At this point, yeah, they're just going... Because he hasn't even written what happens at the end. That's the crazy thing a lot of people don't know. I didn't realize that till recently either. He hasn't even written what happens. He's about to write the rest of the story.
They did know that Arya was going to be the one to kill the Night King for 3 years. So.
Yeah, they knew that, but that was it. You know,
which isn't that long.
Yeah, that's not that long, so we'll see.
Because that was like during the last season. Well, it was already out, so that's before they shot the entire last season.
Hey, man, whatever happens to State, man.
So that means the Blue Eyes thing is kind of just ironic.
Kind of. Maybe. It's kind of just ironic, but it was kind of a prediction.
I just grabbed 3 yellows. What the fuck? What are the chances? You can obviously have some. Sour Skittles are amazing.
Yeah, man. You got to have Sour Skittles. You can't just have regular.
I had a $40 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card.
Yeah.
And just spent it all on bullshit. On snacks.
Candy.
Yep.
Interesting.
Well, I got everything I need.
Hey, man. We need sporting goods. We need candy.
What's going on with your music?
Man, my project is so close to being done. It's crazy. I have like 2 more songs to finish up. We're pretty much almost done, bro.
Do you have a name for it?
So the thing with the names is like I've had to rethink it because I'm really trying to be careful with what I say as an artist. You know, there's a lot of power in the words we speak, the titles we use, especially since
1000%.
Especially since Nipsey's passing. Rest in peace, Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Especially since then, like I'm trying to be a lot more careful and measured. So I'm gonna take my time with the title. I'm probably gonna let the project be done, hear it for a little bit, then have a title. If it comes to me, it comes to me, but nothing yet. So
it's nice to see somebody who's not in this huge mega rush and like panicking.
I can't be, bro. Cause honestly, I know my
music. You're not
music,
like that at all.
I know my music is great. I know it's more about quality over quantity. So
yeah,
I'm not tripping, man. I'd rather take my time and make something really good and then keep delivering something that's really good and like be consistent in the future.
Yeah, you're an excellent MC for real.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man.
People should check you out.
Yeah,
Easy.
There's stuff. There's gonna be stuff everywhere. I'm sorry. I'm sure this damn Skittles are so good, but yeah, just stay tuned. The Love Culture got a lot of shit coming. We got a bunch of shows starting. May 18th is our next show at Justice Pub. We got like a 25-minute set with the homie Jeremy Ryan. I just did a song with him that we're gonna perform at the show. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but I did.
Dropping knowledge.
So yeah, man, this
exclusive.
Is like, yeah,
it's an hour 24 minutes in. This is exclusive for Game of Thrones fans. Anyway,
this summer's gonna be crazy. So you definitely like stay tuned in.
How'd you get hooked up with that Sprite shit? Explain what I mean by Sprite shit.
Yeah, I mean, cause Sprite pretty much they were having like a
Sprite,
little thing.
The drink.
Yeah, like Sprite the drink, like the actual Sprite. They were like doing something where they're like looking for unsigned underground artists or whatever. So we just tagged ourselves, and then they heard our music and they rocked with it. They emailed us like, yo, we really want to work with y'all, and they sent us some information, sent us some contracts. We sent them some music, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? So it's essentially we're working for Sprite. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what they asked us to do. We still own our music, but if they use any music and stuff like that, they got to break bread or something like that. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I don't even know if I'm like legally allowed to say stuff. I'm pretty sure I am. I'm just trying to flex right now.
Flex, dog. That's what we're doing here. It's a flex off. It's fucking Sprite.
I had to stop drinking Sierra Mist.
I've never even got on that train. I mean, don't get me wrong. I drank it, but I've been a Sprite man since I was fucking born.
Bro, it's absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting, bro. You don't want any Sierra Mist. I love it so much. You don't want Sierra Mist. Don't ever drink Sierra Mist, bro. Drink Sprite all the time.
Sprite, honestly,
just drink Sprite. Yeah,
I nothing to do with you and Sprite. I love Sprite.
I do too.
Did you like the LeBron Sprite?
What?
Never had it?
LeBron. Oh yeah, when they had like little remix. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, they got like Sprite lemonade now.
I would love that.
It's like Sprite with lemonade in it, but
you mean limeade?
No. Lemonade.
Okay, I understand now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's already lemon lime, so it's just called LYMON. It has like a little yellow label now, so
I want to try it.
We should, bro. It's pretty good.
Well, plug yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm just at Easy in 2D and everything. EASYIN 2 letter D. So yeah, just check us out. The squad is Our Love Culture. That's it, man. We got shows all summer, so just stay tuned to the social medias networks. That's it, man. I love y'all. Game of Thrones is the greatest shit ever, bro. Thanks for having me.
Love you.
Love you too, bro. It was fun.
Fun time. Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, man.
Please go to patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk if you'd like to help support the show in terms of finances. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on there for just my Patreon people. Start making it where I do that more than I give out this content. So patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk. Also, follow me on Instagram. It is at CJ Couch Talk. It is Easy in 2D if you'd like to follow my man Easy here. And if you have any questions, comments, insults, or like to be a guest, it is cjcouchtalk@gmail.com. C is in Christ. J is in Jesus. C is in Christ. O is in ostrich. U is in uranium. C is in Christ. H is in horses. T is in tantalizing. A is in ass. L is in labia. K is in kaboom @gmail.com. That's a Freudian slip. I didn't mean to say @gmail.com, but I always fucking do. But cjcouchtalk@gmail.com is my motherfucking email. So email me there. I love everybody so much. Shout out Game of Thrones for a great episode. Can't wait to see what is next. Love ya.
Right.
Bye.
Do the aria.
Do the aria on him.
Yeah. Out and through the city, riding gritty, got my hitters, they with me, yeah. Gunning for whatever come up, we ain't to run until we get it, yeah. Never forget where I've been at, yeah. Long nights I cannot remember, yeah. Taking no L's with the lesson, bounce back, fall in love with the thriller, we in it, yeah. What you want to? Got them all feeling it, call it the flu. All in my chew, gracious no mercy, cause I see the news. And I know the times, they never love us and hate how we shine. See all of this gold, all of our minds. They can stop greatness and although they tried. Since I was 9, had to go fuck the world and make a mind.
Fuck the world, then I made up mine. Fuck the world, then I made up mine. Fuck the world, then I made up mine. Fuck the world, then I made up mine.
Fucking with the gang and the thing go. Made it through the rain to a 20 different days in the same clothes. She be on the way if I say so. Fuckin' with the gang, then the thing go. Made it through the rain to a rainbow. 20 different days in the same clothes. She be on the way if I say so.
Words from a god and I know that they sting. My opponent like 38 gats he should bring. All that I need is a rock and a sling, and I promise that I'll bring his head to the king. Dick stay hard from like 8 to 5. I had to fuck up the world and I made a mine. I made the time, so now I gotta make a dime. Who wanna battle, nigga? We ain't gotta fake the crime. I need power. I crave it so much, man, a week I devour. Rome wasn't built in a day, but this flow could build Rome in an hour. You niggas gon' come out and play, or stay in the house like a coward. Your lyrics, they come off the bench, not a sweat you can break, nigga, get out the shower, it's ours. Money in the power, I want sold out shows, shame on niggas sold out souls. Niggas mad at Jacksonville, about to hit the golden age. Head jump Aquarius, be like water riding.
Hey, I'm talking big moves, shit you only seeing out in Broadway. We done told you that the code is on gang gang. We done told you now you gotta learn the hard way. Mama asked me if I sleep, said hard leg. I told her somewhere around the corner, I done had it up to hit the Macedonia. Gang related shit, bitch, I'm trying to make a statement. Holding the court up for payment, run me my money. Had to go fuck the world and make a trick. Life is a bitch, so a young nigga parlay with a